I'm so over doing everything. I just want to be home, but still. I'm so over this whole being home and still thing. I want to go out. Why is he all the time all over me? Am I like his mom? He doesn't even care about me. It's like he's not even here. Yeah, all I wanted him is for him to be here. He's not here. I'm so fucking hungry. I want food. I decided I'm fasting. My boss, such a can't wait to be independent. So hard to be my own boss. It's like everything falls on me, you know. Hi, it's Anna. Welcome to the Honey Wellness Center. So I don't know if anything of what you just saw and those clips make sense to you. But as humans, we have a tendency to be very dramatic in that way and believe that something that is happening in a period of our lives or something that we want in that period is gonna be forever. Just like a kid, when they fall down and it hurts, they get super scared. Am I gonna have this pain for the rest of my life? Is this forever? My mom is leaving. Is she gonna come back ever? Is this how things are gonna be now? So we have a tendency to put things in a very steady category. We tend to put things in a very this is the way it's always gonna be kind of parameter when we really want something to happen or when we're really tired and we want something to end. And this is what I want to talk about today. It's about the wheel of life, and it's always spinning and it's always changing. So there's a story that I think was told by Osho that it's like the good luck, bad luck story. And really shortly, it just goes about the story of a man that, he found, let's say, a horse in the woods, and he tells his neighbor, he's like, oh, but that is such a good luck. Yeah, but the horse was infected and it killed all of my horses. Oh shit, what a bad luck. Yeah, but since, all of my horses died, the veterinarian decided to give me more horses and they're younger. Ooh, what a good luck. Yeah, but there's good, horses and they're young and they're wild. So when we get on them, they run really fast and my daughter fell. Oh, what a bad luck. And it goes like that forever. So it's a narrative, the good luck, bad luck story. It's a narrative that is playing like a tape in our minds. And I got a new job. Oh, good luck. And then we're like, oh, I hate this job. And it's like, oh. So we tend to be very definitive on the ways that we sometimes can see things. And of course, this also depends on our personality. But I wanted to talk about this because we are going through loops and things are changing, and we have a tendency to not see the whole picture and just focus on what we're seeing in the moment, especially when we're at, the edge, when we are fed up, when we really want something to change. So we don't remember the good things of what we actually have at the present moment, like before we can go out. It should be the natural thing, but we tend to give up the good things for granted and just focus on the things that we really want to change. And then we forget about the aspects that we didn't want, about the things that we want back, or about the things that we want to bring into our life. So let's say I'm single, so now I want to, but I really want to be with someone, and then I find this someone, and then I'm missing my freedom. So there's never going to be something that we absolutely love and adore in all of its meanings and senses. There's always going to be a cost. If you're single, then your cost is that, you don't have someone. If you have someone, then your cost is you're not single. So you can't be single and have someone. Well, it depends on your relationship, but then you have to talk about it, and then that has its own rules, and then you're giving up something else. So there's always a choice. And that's the thing for us humans. We tend to escape the responsibility, the hacerse cargo, being in charge of your own life. So it's easier to just not choose. But the point here today, it's about this wheel of life. So I got these two examples for you. This is the wheel in the tarot. So I'm not specialized in tarot reading, but you can see it's a wheel and it's spinning. And one of the ways you can interpret this card is the wheel is always, whenever you're up, you can always be down, and whenever you're down, you can always be up again. So this too shall pass. It's a way that you can look at this card in a kind of simplistic way. And there's also a card from Osho's Star card deck that it's about success, and it tells you that success is a great thing, enjoy it, but it can also pass. So it's about not attaching to either point or either end of the wheel. So when we're down, we can also attach to that being down spot and just be there and become a victim and think that that's life, and that life has specifically decided to pick on us, not on everybody else. It's not everyone else that's going through the same thing. It's just me. Life's got it on me. and that's why everything happens to me. So we're kind of stuck into this spot. Or we're trying to always be here. So, things are going great and my family is perfect and I have the perfect husband and the perfect family and we're all really happy, and then we're really happy and we're really happy, and we really try to do whatever we can to hold on that, image of being happy for ourselves, not for others. So it's about understanding that it's not about right or wrong. It's not about what's good and what's bad. It's about what we interpret it as good and bad. For us, is also going to change. It's also going to spin. And that brings me to my next example, which is this. So Shiva Nataraya. So this is a wider version of the wheel of life. And it has to do with samsara, so the cycles of life and death. So I'm not going to get too much deeply into this because that would be a whole hour maybe. But basically, he's saying, he has a drum on one hand that is the beating drum of life, and then he has 3 hands in the center, and the last hand has the fire of dissolution, and in between he has one hand that says, do not fear, or it is with fear that we do this, however you want to interpret it, and his other hand is pointing at his dancing foot. So he has a hand coming from his heart and pointing to his dancing foot. So in between the cycles of life and death, don't worry, it's just a dance. So he's pointing at his foot. So this whole wheel of ever, always changing events and good luck, bad luck, it's just a dance. So the more that we can detach from the moments of both what we can perceive as success or as we can perceive as, life beating us again, wherever we are, if we learn to really detach from that, and I don't mean it in a way where we are not feeling or we're not savoring. You can savor all you want. Just please do it. Please be alive. Please feel everything that you can. But know that that's not you, or that's not the whole of you. You are not the ant going, through that specific process, and you're not that feeling. You're not the failure. You're not the success either. So the more that we can flow and feel it and embody it all you want, please, I'm not saying that we should transcend it all because it's a bad thing to feel, but the more that you can feel it and be there and be super present, knowing that that's not who you are, then the more you can actually enjoy the ride. And that way, in a practical way, we can also come out of this good luck, bad luck narrative in our life where we are, I love this, I hate this, I love it, I hate it, I went in, I went out kind of situation. And depending on our personality, we can handle it either, we get stuck there and we're scared, or we're super impulsive and we try to change things really fast. So coming out of that narrative is coming out of that first video. And yeah, so I hope this serves you. Again, this is Anna. Let me know if you have any questions or comments and if this was useful at all. And yeah, have fun. Enjoy the wheel.